Hello, very good evening, students. Welcome to BYJU'S exam prep. Very good evening, all of you. Good evening, good evening. Okay, before starting the session, please do let me know whether my audio and video all good, all perfect. Because today we're gonna continue our formula memory test, because initially also you have covered up or you have revised lot many other subjects. So now today we will be discussing about the industrial engineering, a very interesting, easy subject, a scoring subject, and I want you guys to be super active, because the session length will be very like 30-40 minutes max to max, because the syllabus is very less, and definitely the different condition will be talking about, and I have taken almost all the topics that is there in the GATE syllabus. Okay, so very good evening guys. All good with audio and video? All right, chaliye. So shall we begin with the session? Yes, very good evening. Let me check from my end also. I think all good, all perfect. Okay, all right, fine. So how's your preparations going on? All good? And I think all of you are super excited for this subject, and also I hope so you have all covered up some topics from the industrial engineering also, because the reason being there are only few topics which is very important, and definitely you need to first of all concentrate on those topics, right? Okay, one second guys, one second. Yes, good evening. uh, all right, second. Yes, okay. So please do let me know. All good, all perfect. All right. So if I talk about the important topics from the industrial engineering, there are 3 to 4 topics that you should definitely cover before entering to the examination hall, especially from this subject. The first and foremost important topic is PERT and CPM. And after PERT and CPM, you need to concentrate on LPP, then sequencing, and your forecasting. These 3 topics are very important. After that, you can go for queuing model, you can go for your assembly line balancing, transportation model, assignment model. These are some topics which is we can say moderately important, but the important topics are those 3 topics which I've already mentioned. And also one more topic that you can add to the list, that is inventory. Okay, so 4 topics very important that you should definitely should cover before writing the GATE examination. Okay, fine. Chaliye. So let's begin the session, and I think all good. Yes. Okay, all right. Chalo. So I hope so everyone has connected with me on the Telegram channel, that is Mechanical by Suraj, and I've already I'll be sharing this PDF, because this session PDF is very important. The reason being, whenever you are downloading any PDF, right, you can just go through those PDF, because in that PDF I'll be writing the solutions also and the logic behind those particular questions, right? Okay. Chalo, and you can definitely connect to this Telegram channel that was talking about Mechanical by Suraj Gopi. And now, very important update. I hope so everyone is attending this free All India Mega Mock Test. Why I'm saying this is important, because before entering the examination hall, because there are 3 months being left out, roughly 3 months being left out. So before that, you should at least cover 3 to 4 or at least 6-7 full length mock tests, more than sufficient. And subject wise tests, there is no limit, you can definitely attempt as many as you can, but the important point is you need to analyze your result. Okay, more you are attempting this test, it won't be fruitful unless and until you are looking after, you are analyzing the final result, where you are committing the mistake and what went wrong. Okay, hello Hari, hello. Good evening, कैसे हैं? All good? Chaliye. So I hope so app maybe there are lot many sessions going on, free app sessions, practice session for HPCL, ISRO, for GATE 2024 also, right? So I want you guys to be consistent on the app class also. So at the end of any session one, नीचे में ना there is a link, you can click on that, ऐसा कुछ दिखेगा, and you can download the app where you can access to lot many free classes. ठीक है? I hope so everyone is using our BYJU'S exam prep app. अगर नहीं किया है तो यार definitely you need to install it, and you need to practice some more questions. Okay, fine. So this is the formula memory test जो मैं आपको बता रहा था. देखो actually क्या है, in our entire engineering subjects, that could be your mechanical or civil, there are lot many formulas ना, इतने सारे formulas हैं, and what happens is when we are revising, तो कभी कभार कुछ कुछ main points are we are not able to recall, है ना. And one more thing is कभी कभार there are some formulations which is not actually a formula, there is a condition, है ना. कुछ कंडीशन लगाने के बाद, बाउंड्री कंडीशन लगाने के बाद, देन वी आर गेटिंग सम सेट ऑफ फॉर्मूलाज. तो इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, आप अगर क्वेश्चन के फॉर्म में इफ यू आर रिवाइजिंग द फॉर्मूला, दैट वुड बी अ वेरी वी कैन से बेनिफिशियल फॉर यू गाइस, राइट. तो डेफिनेटली इट इज ऑलरेडी बीइंग स्टार्टेड एंड द शेड्यूल फॉर दिस, आई होप सो आपने सभी इसको फॉलो कर रहे हैं. टुडे इज 31st of October, तो आई एम टेकिंग इंडस्ट्रियल टुमारो. Dheeraj will be coming up live with Tom and MD. Then I'll be again coming on 2nd of October with Engineering Mechanics, then Chandrasekhar sir and then Dheeraj sir. तो ये आपका 2nd of November, right? So definitely आपको ये शेड्यूल को फॉलो करना है so that you are not skipping out any session. Okay, right? तो start करें. Today's important discussion is from the industrial engineering. इसमें 4 टॉपिक्स बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. प्लीज ट्राई टू कवर दोज 4 टॉपिक्स, वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. शुरू करें. यस, फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन. चलिए, सो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन ऑन द स्क्रीन. विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज करेक्ट फॉर द मैक्सिमम इन्वेंटरी इन द प्रोडक्शन मॉडल? There are 4 options on the screen. You have to tell me which of the following is having the maximum inventory, the formula for maximum inventory in the production based model. Simple question hai. It is Q P minus D by P, or Q P upon P minus D, or Q into P minus D by D, and Q into D upon P minus D. देखो formula ऐसे सेट किया है ताकि आप थोड़े से confuse हो, right? Confusion clear करने के लिए ही we have taken up this tricky questions, formula based problem. चलिए, A, B, C or D, what is the correct answer? Anyone? कभी भी whenever you are having a doubt from EOQ model, देखो you have to draw the graph. EOQ models में unless and until you are drawing the graph, आपको complete understanding you won't be getting. Okay, so first of all draw the graph, right? Your inventory versus time graph, and from there you will be able to get the correct answer. Yes. Anyone who can help me out and tell me what is the answer? A, B, C. This is the first question on the screen. Which of the following is giving us the formulation for the Q maximum, the maximum inventory level? Any idea? This is a question from EOQ model, and I've taken lot many questions from EOQ. ठीक है, EOQ से आपके बहुत सारे formulas बनते हैं, right? Basic EOQ model, production model, your discount model, or we can have a back order model. राइट, तो वहां से देयर आर लॉट मेनी फॉर्मूलाज, तो एक एक करके सारे टॉपिक्स को कवर करेंगे. यस, व्हिच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज करेक्ट टू फॉर मैक्सिमम इन्वेंटरी इन प्रोडक्शन मॉडल? क्यों मैक्सिमम का वैल्यू पूछा है. नाउ व्हेनेवर वी आर हैविंग अ क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम द प्रोडक्शन मॉडल, ऑप्शन सी. ओके, वेरी गुड. हरी इज गोइंग विद ऑप्शन सी. चलिए, व्हेनेवर वी आर गोइंग विद द प्रोडक्शन मॉडल, ड्रॉ द ग्राफ. ग्राफ बनाते हैं सबसे पहले. On the y-axis we are having Q, right, and on the x-axis we are having time, right? Okay, तो ये आपका maximum inventory है, that is, let us suppose that is Q, है ना? Fine, and this is the production level P, and this is the time of production TP, and this is P minus D, ठीक है, and this is your TP. This is the consumption rate. This is not an isosceles triangle, पहले आपको बता दिया था, scalene triangle है. This is one complete cycle. Okay, fine. And this way your entire cycle is being repeated. ऐसे करके आपका पूरा का पूरा ये cycle ऐसे repeat होगा, right? Again and again this will be repeated. So this is the maximum inventory level. ये value आपको निकालना है, ठीक है? That is QM. Let us say this is equal to QM and Qmax. तो कैसे करें बताइए. So can we say that QM is equal to P minus D into TP? QM is equal to, दे वाला देखो, ये वाला triangle. QM is equal to P minus D into TP. And also we can see, if we take a bigger triangle, this is the production rate, right? We can say Q is equal to P into TP. So if you take the ratio, I can say QM by Q is equal to P minus D by P, or else we can say the maximum inventory level the maximum inventory level, that is Q max, is equal to Q into P minus D by P. Okay, Q into P minus D by P, और यहां से हमारे पास कौन सा आ गया? ऑप्शन ए इज द करेक्ट आंसर. ऑप्शन ए. देखो ये बहुत कंफ्यूजन होता है. मेनी टाइम्स वी थिंक अबाउट कि डिमांड रेट शुड बी देयर इन द डिनोमिनेटर या प्रोडक्शन रेट होगा. सो आई थिंक दिस इज क्वाइट क्लियर. तो हर एक क्वेश्चन में विल बी अंडरस्टैंडिंग द लॉजिक. इफ एनी एजम्पशन इज बीइंग एज्यूम्ड, इंडस्ट्रियल में वैसे एजम्पशंस ज्यादा होते नहीं है, कुछ ही टॉपिक्स में ही देयर वी आर हैविंग सम सेट ऑफ एजम्पशंस, बट फॉर रेस्ट ऑफ द टॉपिक्स वी आर हैविंग सेट ऑफ फॉर्मुलेशंस, सेट ऑफ कांसेप्ट्स दैट वी नीड टू अप्लाई. Okay, so option A is the correct answer. And I've taken some MSQ questions also ताकि आप you're able to answer it very easily, right? Okay, चलो let's go for the second question. Question number 2. Try to respond accurately. ठीक है, चलिए. Which of the following is giving us the expression for the break even quantity, that is XBEP? अच्छा, tell me what is break even point? What is break even point? Break even point or break even quantity is nothing but where there is no profit, no loss. No profit, no loss condition, right? This is break even point. Now, in this problem, they are asking you what is the break even quantity, that is XBEP. Chaliye, apply the logic and tell me what is the break even point? Option A, option B, option C, or option D? S upon S minus V, F upon S minus V, F upon, where F stands for fixed price. Let me write it over here. F stand for exactly fixed price or fixed cost, right? Your capital S stands for total selling price, okay, or selling cost. Your small s is equal to unit selling price, okay, or selling cost. Capital V is equal to variable price or variable cost, okay, and small v is equal to unit variable cost, okay. Option B, fine. Anyone else? देखो, we are having small s, this is small s and small v, okay, this is small s and small v, right? So I'm writing over small s and small v. चलिए बताइए, what is the answer? Option B, fine. Anyone else? Good evening Mani. Break even point, देखो ये simple है. Whenever you're having any confusion, basic से चलेंगे. What is the total selling price? The total selling cost is equal to the total cost plus profit. यही होता है ना? So we can say this is F plus V plus P is equal to S. Or I can say at break even point, your profit is equal to 0. P is profit, right? So can we say capital S is equal to F plus capital V? Or I can say small s into x is equal to F plus small v into x. So यहाँ से x is equal to F upon S minus V. So this is the break even quantity. This is your break even quantity, right? So you need to have at least this much of production in order to have a no profit no loss. इससे कम होगा तो you will always be having a loss condition. तो यहाँ पे आपके पास क्या है? A, B, C और D. Option C is the correct answer. B नहीं हो सकता. B कैसे होगा? Fixed cost by selling cost minus variable cost, that will be giving you a unitless parameter, है ना? ये आपका कोई भी parameter इसमें, if I say this will be having some units. This number of product need to be manufactured, right? Option C is a correct answer. अगर मैं यहाँ पे F upon S minus V की बात करूँ, that is having no value because that is equal to, if I say F upon S minus V, that is equal to profit. Okay, not profit. ये आपका जीरो हो जाएगा. क्यों? क्योंकि ब्रेक इवन पॉइंट पे दिस इज हैविंग नो वैल्यू. नहीं, देखो ये कैपिटल है या स्मॉल है, इसलिए मैंने आपको पहले बोल दिया दिस इज अ कैपिटल V, कैपिटल S, दिस इज स्मॉल s एंड स्मॉल v, राइट? ओके, क्लियर? देखो कैपिटल S सिंबलाइज द टोटल सेलिंग कॉस्ट और टोटल सेलिंग प्राइस. Capital V is total variable cost. Small s and small v represent the unit selling price and unit variable cost. Okay, फाइन, ऑलराइट, डन। तो कोशिश ये है कि भाई मैक्सिमम टू मैक्सिमम थोड़े अलग टाइप के क्वेश्चंस करेंगे, फॉर्मूला और कंडीशंस लेके क्वेश्चंस करेंगे, सो दैट यू आर एबल टू रिवाइज द एंटायर सिलेबस बाय सॉल्विंग दीस काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चंस, राइट। चलिए नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन ऑन द स्क्रीन, क्वेश्चन नंबर 3। द प्रॉफिट टू वॉल्यूम रेशियो इज गिवन बाय द प्रॉफिट टू वॉल्यूम, दिस इज एन एमएसक्यू प्रॉब्लम, this is an MSQ problem, you will be getting multiple options to be correct. What is profit to volume ratio? Anyone? What is the profit to volume ratio? A, B, C or D? Yes, Hari, Money, what is the answer? Question is easy. Profit to volume, that is P by V ratio. P by V ratio क्या होता है? And what is the significance of this? वो भी बताएंगे. Yes. A, B, C or D, and multiple options are correct. A and B. Okay. A and B with money. Anyone else? देखो, profit to volume ratio basically होता है, it is telling us about and it is basically used in multi-products organization. The organization which is dealing with multi-products, like we can take it as HUL, right, or we can take it as Nestle. So these kind of companies are dealing with multiple products. We are having food items, we are having your detergents, we are having creams, right? So if you want to check which product is making more profit, right, so P by V ratio will be giving us a clear picture. Okay, ये वो particular organization के लिए is helpful where we are dealing with multiple products. Now what is P by V ratio? P by V ratio is nothing but the ratio of contribution margin by total sales, right? What is contribution by? That is capital S minus capital V by capital S. कोई ऑप्शन है? बिल्कुल सी, ऑप्शन डी इज अ करेक्ट आंसर. एक तो ऑप्शन हो गया ऑप्शन डी, कैपिटल एस माइनस कैपिटल वी बाय स्मॉल कैपिटल एस. एंड वी नो दैट योर सेलिंग प्राइस इज इक्वल टू your fixed price plus variable cost plus profit, or S minus V is equal to F plus P. We can place it over here. We can say fixed price plus profit is equal to total selling price, and this is nothing but your profit to volume ratio. So F plus P divided by S, option C is also correct. So C and D is the correct answer. A and B is the incorrect answer. Clear hai? Profit to volume ratio, option C and D is the correct answer. Done? Yes. Money, Hari, all clear? Any doubt? और देखो इसको अगर मैं यहाँ पे प्लॉट करूं, if I try to plot the P by V ratio, if I try to plot the P by volume ratio, let us suppose I'm having two products. Let's say this is for product number 1 and this is for product number 2. So tell me which is more profitable? Which is more profitable, 1 or 2? Which is having a larger profit? Product 1 or product 2? Anyone? Quickly. Simple question, है ना? कौन सा आपका ज्यादा प्रॉफिटेबल होगा, 1 और 2? We can simply say P by V होता है क्या? देखो प्रॉफिट टू वॉल्यूम इज नथिंग बट द स्लोप ऑफ दिस कर्व, इसका स्लोप ज्यादा है. और डेफिनेटली इफ आई से व्हाट इज योर वी कैन से, अच्छा, एट x equal to 0, what is the total cost that we are having, or what will be the profit value? Can you tell me? At x, if there is no production, what will be the total profit? Anyone who can tell me? Sir, we know that, let me write it, the general formulation first of all. We know that selling price is equal to fixed price plus profit plus variable cost, or profit is equal to selling price minus variable cost minus F, right? Or I can say S minus V into X minus F. This is the total profit, right? If I say x equal to 0, at x equal to 0, your P is equal to minus F. What is the meaning of this? The meaning of this is when there is no production, then we'll be having a loss of what? Fixed price. This is x equal to 0. This is F1. This is F2, right, for the second product. And this is the break even point, because at this point we'll be having no profit, no loss. This is break even point for the product 1, and this is the break even point for product 2, right? So definitely we can say jiska break even point jaldi aa raha hai, then we are having a profitable business quickly. First wale product ka profit will be quicker because we are getting the break even point or profit we are getting at a lower production size, but here we are getting the profit at a larger production size. तो यहाँ से ये पता चलता है the profit to volume ratio is helping us to identify which product is performing well on a single chart, and whenever a company is dealing with multiple products, there we are using this P by V. And the best part is P by V ratio, this P by V ratio is always constant for a particular product. For a particular product, कोई भी प्रोडक्ट के लिए P by V रेशियो हमेशा कांस्टेंट होगा, इवन इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट एट x इक्वल टू 0, एट x इक्वल टू ब्रेक इवन पॉइंट और एट x इक्वल टू एनी x वैल्यू, तो वहां पर भी आपका P by V रेशियो विल बी सेम फॉर अ पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट. ठीक है, क्लियर, डन, क्लियर. C and D is the final correct answer. चलिए, now let's go to the EOQ. If the total cost of the order size of Q1 and Q2 is equal, then which of the following is telling us about the economic order quantity? मतलब इनमें से कौन सा Q स्टार का फॉर्मुलेशन बता रहा है? चलिए, if you have attended the daily dose, I think 2 months back, I've made a video on this particular segment where you can easily calculate the EOQ if the total cost of two different order size are equal. Yes, it's an MCQ problem. A, B, C or D. देखो, A तो हो नहीं सकता क्योंकि Q star will be having the same unit as that of Q, तो A तो सबसे पहले आप एलिमिनेट करेंगे, है ना? A नहीं हो सकता. Okay, only one option is correct. C. Very good, money. Very good. Option C is absolutely correct. C is correct. B नहीं होगा. C is correct. कैसे? देखो, they are saying that the total cost for product number 1 is equal to the total cost for product number 2. What is total cost? We are having your purchase cost, that is D into C, plus the ordering cost, that is D by Q1 into CO, plus the holding cost, that is Q1 by 2 into CH, right, is equal to D into C plus D by Q2 into CO plus Q2 by 2 into CH, right? Now these two get cancelled out, है ना? हम क्या करेंगे? Ordering cost वाले terms को will be keeping on one side and holding cost वाले terms को will be keeping on the other side. So we can say D by Q1 into CO minus D by Q2 into CO is equal to Q2 by 2 CH minus Q1 by 2 CH. तो यहाँ से we can say this is Q2 minus Q1 upon Q1 Q2 into D into CO, है ना? D into CO, that is equal to Q2 minus Q1 into CH by 2. तो यहाँ से this get cancelled out. So what we are having is 2D CO by CH is equal to Q1. अच्छा, what is 2D CO by CH? What is 2D CO by CH? Anyone? That is EOQ square. दोनों तरफ अंडर रूट ले लेते हैं. If you take square root on both the side, we can say Q star is equal to root of Q1 into Q2, right? That simply means अगर कभी भी दो particular order size पे if you are having the total cost to be equal, we can directly say the economic order quantity will be equal to the geometric mean of the two order size, that is root of Q1 into Q2. That is root of Q1 into Q2. From that formulation, we are able to get the economic order quantity. Is this clear? Right? Understood? I told you, ज़्यादा question नहीं है, 10 से 12 questions will be there, but all the questions will be giving you a proper understanding of that topic. ठीक है? Clear? MSQ देखो, अगर MSQ होगा ना, I'll be telling you beforehand. If the question is MSQ, I'll be telling you beforehand only, right? By default will be MCQ, right? If there is an MSQ problem, then definitely I'll be telling you beforehand. Chaliye. Now, next question, can we go? Question number 5th. Anyone having any doubt, please do let me know. Clear hai? Done. Question number 5th on the screen, ye raha. Again, a question from the EOQ, but now the question is from the shortage model or back order cost. Which of the following is correct regarding the maximum inventory in shortage model? That is, let us suppose the maximum inventory is M star, is maximum inventory in shortage model. ठीक है, वो आपको निकालना है. This value you have to calculate. Where CB is the back order cost, CH is the holding cost, Q star represent the EOQ. Let me write it over here. Q star is equal to economic order quantity. Very good, very good. CB is equal to back order cost, back order or shortage cost per unit per year. CH is equal to holding cost per unit per year, right? Per unit per year. Okay, fine. Chaliye. So which of the following is given as the correct formulation? MCQ hai, it won't be an MSQ problem. All the options are unique. All the options are unique. Okay, option A or C or D? A पक्का? Sure? लॉक किया जाए? चलिए देखते हैं. Now if I told you EOQ model में whenever you have any doubt or difficulty, now always try to plot the curve. Okay, always try to plot the curve. So we are having this as the curve, है ना? This is the shortage model that we are talking about. Let's say this is T1, this is your holding, and this is T2, right? This is the maximum inventory level, maximum inventory level, that is M star, right? This is, let us suppose total is your Q, right, or Q star, and this is your S star. This is your S star. Okay, fine. Now question में क्या पूछा है? The M star value. How we can calculate? Sir, this is your demand rate, right? So can we say your product is hold. This is the holding. This is the holding part, and this is the shortage part, right? Okay, negative inventory. This is below. This is your time, है ना? इसके नीचे below the x-axis we are having negative inventory. What's the meaning of negative inventory? मतलब there is no inventory asset. There is a shortage being happening. So can we say Q star minus S star into CH is equal to S star into CB? Q star minus S star, this is your this one. Okay, fine. So here we can say your Q star is equal to, or let me divide this with the S star. ठीक है, इसको S star से divide कर देते हैं. Q star by S star is equal to CB by CB plus, let me write it over here. This is minus sign CB plus CH, or Q star by S star is equal to CB plus CH by CB, right? So this is your S star is equal to Q star into CB upon CB plus CH. So this is the optimum number of units being short. हमें क्वेश्चन में ये नहीं पूछा है ना? This is the optimum units short. ठीक है, क्वेश्चन में क्या पूछा है? They have asked about what is the maximum inventory that in the shortage mode, that is M star, and we know that what is M star? M star is nothing but is equal to Q star minus S star. ठीक है, चलो प्लेस करते हैं यहाँ पे S star की वैल्यू. सो Q star take it as common 1 minus CB upon CB plus CH. तो यहाँ से you will be getting Q star into CH by CB plus CH. So which of the following is the correct answer? CH upon CB plus EH. Option yes, quickly, है ना? ये आपका S star हो गया. then this is your m stars. Option D is the correct answer. A कैसे हो गया भाई? सिंपल है. I've told you the correct expression CB upon CH. तो S star हो जाएगा आपका CB upon CB plus CH. तो यहाँ से we have to subtract it 1 minus this. So it will be CB upon CH upon CB plus CH. तो यहाँ से you are getting the optimum number of units that the optimum number of units, that is the maximum inventory that should be kept in the shortage model. Option D is the correct answer. Okay. Fine. This formulation is the S star formulation. This is your M star formulation. Okay. Fine. Is this clear, everyone? Done? All right. Clear hai? Can we go to the next one? Chale, next question, question number 6 on the screen. Which of the following is the correct formulation of MAPE? What is MAPE? It is mean absolute percentage error. Okay, this all are mod, right? This all are mod, not a bracket. This all are mod value. ठीक है, क्योंकि हम हमेशा we are taking the positive value. चलिए, which of the following is giving us the formulation of MAPE, that is mean absolute percentage error. DI is the demand, actual demand. FI is the forecasted value at any interval of the time, right? And N is the number of we can say data that we're having. So which of the following is the correct formulation for mean absolute percentage of error? Definitely into 100 भी आएगा, into 100 because percentage में calculate कर रहे हैं. A, B, C or D. Very good, Money, very good. Mean absolute percentage error is nothing but the difference of the error, the mod value of the error divided by the actual demand into 100 divided by N. This is your MAPE, है ना? यही था आपका. Mean absolute percentage error is equal to summation of I is equal to 1 to N mod of DI minus FI divided by DI divided by N into 100. Okay. This will be giving you the concept of mean absolute percentage error. Option B is the correct answer. Clear? Yes. Done hai? Any doubt you are having, please do let me know. Done? All right. Next question. Achha, very easy. The next question is from the tracking signal. Achha, what is tracking signal? Anyone? What is this tracking signal? We're normally denoting it as TS. What is the significance of tracking signal? ये आपको क्या बताता है? Just the mean absolute deviation gives you the information of the absolute error, है ना? Bias gives you the direction of error, right? Root mean square, that is, or mean square error gives you the concept of standard deviation of error, right? Fine. Then what does this tracking signal basically implies? इसका क्या मतलब है? And what is the formulation also? Tell me. This is DI minus FI. DI minus FI. Mean square error. Mean square error is basically we are taking the square under root of summation of I is equal to DI minus FI, the square summation of that divided by N. It basically tells about the concept of, just like we are studying PERT CPM about the variance or standard deviation, same. Variance is basically telling us about the uncertainty, the level of uncertainty, right? तो जितना ज़्यादा variance का value होगा, the uncertainty value will be more, right? तो वहीं से आपका ये standard deviation concept भी आता है. चलिए, what is this tracking signal all about? अब देखो, let us suppose you are opening a company, है ना? और company में you will be hiring some forecaster जो forecasting करें आपके sales value को, right? So if the forecaster is not forecasting appropriately, तो क्या होगा? What will happen? If the forecaster is not doing the forecasting appropriately, then definitely at one point of time the company will be going into losses. और अगर company losses में जाएगा and you have to close the company at one point of time, है ना? Fine. अगर आपका forecaster is not doing appropriately or आप blindly if you are following, so it will be very difficult. So tracking signal basically help us to identify whether the forecaster is forecasting the value appropriately or not. Or normally the acceptable range of the tracking signal ranges between plus minus 3 to plus minus 4 or 5, max to max. 3 और 4, इतने, इससे ज्यादा नहीं रहता है, इससे ज्यादा है तो मतलब द फोरकास्ट इज नॉट फोरकास्टिंग द वैल्यू अप्रोप्रिएटली। क्या होता है इसका फॉर्मुलेशन? ट्रैकिंग सिग्नल is equal to the ratio of running sum forecast error divided by the mean absolute deviation, है ना? What is running sum forecast error? That is summation of I is equal to 1 to n di minus fi divided by summation of I is equal to 1 to n mod of di minus fi divided by n, ठीक है, फाइन। तो ये आपका होता है द ट्रैकिंग सिग्नल। सो यहां पे अगर मैं देखूं द करेक्ट फॉर्मुलेशन दैट वी आर गेटिंग इज ऑप्शन ए। वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड, राइट, ऑप्शन ए इज द करेक्ट आंसर। डन, क्लियर। चलिए नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, क्वेश्चन नंबर 8। अच्छा, क्वेश्चन नंबर 8 जाने से पहले टुमारो अभिनव सर विल बी कमिंग अप लाइव and he'll be talking about the blueprint to be a topper in GATE 2025. So जो भी student those who are targeting 2025 उनके लिए it's a very good live interactive workshop he'll be conducting tomorrow at 7:30. And definitely if I talk about the schedule, the अगर आपने ये अभी तक नहीं किया है, let me hide myself, तो यहाँ पे you'll be having the complete mock test schedule, right? And please try to follow this because it comprises of lot many new questions. अभी आपका ये वाला test is going on where we are having fluid mechanics and machinery, strength of material and power plant. उसके बाद we'll be having manufacturing, engineering, and material science, industrial engineering and IC engine. And then the last subject-wise mock test will be theory of machine, machine design, vibration, engine mechanics and RAC. These 4 are the full length mock test, full length test. तो डेफिनेटली आपको देखेंगे ये आपका दिसंबर से ये चालू हो रहा है, 16 दिसंबर से। दैट इज द मोस्ट अप्रोप्रिएट टाइम टू अटेम्प्ट द फुल लेंथ मॉक टेस्ट, ठीक है। फुल लेंथ मॉक टेस्ट को अटेम्प्ट करने के लिए इससे अच्छा टाइम नहीं होता है। सो आई थिंक दिस शेड्यूल यू शुड फॉलो एंड इससे आपका रिविजन भी मेंटेन। देखो सिर्फ यही नहीं करना है ना, आप बोलेंगे सर आपने तो बोलता यही करना था, ये करना है, इसके अलावा भी यू हैव टू प्रैक्टिस लॉट मेनी क्वेश्चन। सो देयर आर लॉट मेनी क्लासेस गोइंग ऑन आवर ऐप आल्सो, है ना, ऐप पे भी चल रहा है, राइट, ऑन यूट्यूब आल्सो लॉट मेनी क्लासेस आर हैपनिंग। अगर इसके अलावा भी यू नीड टू प्रैक्टिस, देयर इज अ क्रैश कोर्स आल्सो ऑन आवर प्लेटफॉर्म वेयर यू कैन डू एनरोल योरसेल्फ फॉर द प्रैक्टिस, ओनली फॉर प्रैक्टिस, ठीक है। क्योंकि इस समय आई विल रिकमेंड यू कि सिलेबस कंप्लीशन से ज्यादा रिविजन पे ध्यान दें, है ना, और टारगेट करें 60% 70%। अगर आपका हो चुका है, यू जस्ट ट्राई टू increase the understanding level of that 70% syllabus. अगर 20% हुआ तब आपको थोड़ा additional effort डालना पड़ेगा, then you have to understand the previous concept also, और नए वाले टॉपिक को भी आपको जल्दी करना पड़ेगा। And one more thing, अगर आपने अभी तक let us suppose you have studied lot many subjects, ठीक है, और आपने सिर्फ 30% तक syllabus किया है, तो I would recommend you, if you have not completed heat transfer, do complete that. If you have not completed mechanics, do complete that. If you not completed industrial engineering, do complete, because these are the smaller subjects, ठीक है। 3-4 मार्क्स मिनिमम आते हैं इस टॉपिक से, तो 3+3+3 या 4-3-4 करके लेंगे या 4+4+4 लेंगे, तो अप्रोक्सीमेटली 10 to 12 मार्क्स यू कैन इजिली सिक्योर, है ना। 10 to 12 यू कैन इजिली सिक्योर, क्योंकि इफ यू आर स्टार्टिंग इन मैन्युफैक्चरिंग राइट नाउ, कर सकते हो, उसके साथ साथ यू कैन do start some smaller subject. These are some smaller, along with that we are having MD also, but MD थोड़ा सा बड़ा subject है compared to these three, but these three are smaller, तो इसको तो complete करना ही है। देखो 10 से 12 क्वेश्चन you can easily fetch from these 3 subjects, 10 to 12 marks, okay। तो concentrate जरूर करें इन subjects को, और don't worry, I'll be coming up live on app also at 12 PM. Schedule I'll be soon sharing with you, because I'll be free by 13th or 14th of November. उसके बाद I have planned some sessions for you for HPCL and ISRO, HPCL, ISRO and BEL, इन तीनों एग्जाम्स के लिए I have planned some sessions, so you can do practice that. चलिए नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन चलते हैं, लेट्स गो फॉर द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम द क्वीइंग थ्योरी, फ्रॉम द क्वीइंग थ्योरी। चलिए, व्हाट इज द एवरेज वेटिंग टाइम ऑफ कस्टमर इन द क्यू? दिस एन एमएसक्यू प्रॉब्लम, ठीक है, दिस क्वेश्चन इज एन एमएसक्यू प्रॉब्लम। व्हाट इज द एवरेज वेटिंग टाइम ऑफ द क्यू? डब्ल्यू क्यू की वैल्यू पूछ रहा है, व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ डब्ल्यू क्यू? हाँ, मैथमेटिक्स भी करना है, देखो उसमें बिल्कुल, और एचपीसीएल का नॉन टेक वाला पोर्शन भी होगा उसमें, डोंट वरी। एचपीसीएल के जो नॉन टेक पोर्शन है ना, दैट वी आर हैविंग ड्राइंग, वी आर हैविंग स्टैंडर्ड क्वालिटी प्रैक्टिस, वी आर हैविंग योर एथिक्स, ठीक है, आईसीटी, रिन्यूएबल, है ना, बहुत सारे आपके नॉन टेक्निकल पोर्शंस है दैट विल आल्सो बी कवर्ड इन दैट पर्टिकुलर प्रैक्टिस सेशंस। बट क्वेश्चंस पे ज्यादा ध्यान देंगे वहां पे, क्योंकि ऑलरेडी यू हैव स्टडीड अ लॉट, तो हो सकता है क्वेश्चंस के थ्रू विल बी अंडरस्टैंडिंग दैट नॉन टेक्निकल पार्ट, राइट। चलिए चलिए बताइए इसका आंसर। दिस इज एन एमएसक्यू प्रॉब्लम। व्हाट इज द एवरेज वेटिंग टाइम ऑफ द कस्टमर इन द क्यू? लिटिल्स लॉ याद है? लिटिल्स लॉ, अप्लाई दैट। मैथमेटिक्स कहां से करें? देखो मैथमेटिक्स के लिए आई विल प्रेफर यू कि आप जैसे आई थिंक इन द मंथ ऑफ जनवरी ना, देयर लॉट मेनी मैराथन सेशंस हैपेंड इन आवर चैनल, आप उसको भी फॉलो कर सकते हैं। हिंदी में भी है, इंग्लिश में भी है ना। आप अंकित सर वाले सेशंस भी फॉलो कर सकते हैं, राकेश सर वाले सेशंस भी फॉलो कर सकते हैं। मैराथन सेशंस विच इज बेसिकली कंप्राइजिंग ऑफ 6 to 8 आवर्स का सेशन रहता है, तो उसको आप थोड़ा सा 1.5x पे स्पीड पे रख के यू कैन बी एबल टू कवर इट। एंड उसके बाद देयर आर लॉट मेनी प्रैक्टिस सेशंस। प्रैक्टिस आप, I would suggest you do practice the PYQ of other branches. ठीक है, मैथमेटिक्स ऐसा, मैथमेटिक्स एंड एप्टीट्यूड दोस टॉपिक्स which you can definitely get lot many questions। तो आप कोशिश करेंगे कि आप PYQ, जैसे मान लीजिए आप सिविल के हैं, you can practice mechanical questions, if you're mechanical you can practice some civil problems। ठीक है, मैथमेटिक्स या इलेक्ट्रिकल या ईसी के क्वेश्चंस आप ट्राई कर सकते हैं, बट ट्राई टू अटेम्प्ट द रीसेंट 2 or 3 years, क्योंकि उससे ज्यादा आपको समय नहीं लगेगा अभी, है ना। बिकॉज इफ यू आर टेकिंग 5 years टारगेट एवरी ब्रांच, नॉट पॉसिबल। तो वो आप सिर्फ मैथमेटिक्स एंड एप्टीट्यूड करते रह जाएंगे, टेक्निकल के लिए टाइम नहीं मिलेगा। तो स्लोली आप वो भी स्टार्ट करें, क्योंकि दैट इज ऑल्सो द मोस्ट हाईएस्ट वेटेज सब्जेक्ट of your entire gate paper, your mathematics and aptitude collectively 28 to 30 marks, सबसे ज्यादा, इससे ज्यादा कोई मार्क्स का कोई है नहीं, है ना। चलिए कमिंग बैक टू दिस डिस्कशन, व्हाट इज द एवरेज वेटिंग टाइम ऑफ कस्टमर इन द क्यू? WQ की वैल्यू पूछ रहा है सर। अकॉर्डिंग टू लिटिल्स लॉ, अकॉर्डिंग टू लिटिल्स लॉ, योर वेटिंग टाइम ऑफ द क्यू इज इक्वल टू LQ by lambda, यही होता है। व्हाट इज लेंथ ऑफ द क्यू? दैट इज इक्वल टू रो स्क्वायर अपॉन 1 minus रो। So I can say this is rho square upon 1 minus rho divided by lambda, divided by the arrival rate, that is lambda। कोई फॉर्मूला है? rho square upon 1 minus rho into lambda, ऑप्शन बी। एक तो हो गया बी ऑप्शन। अब नेक्स्ट सी एंड डी, दैट टॉकिंग इन द टर्म्स ऑफ लैम्डा एंड म्यू। चलो इसको कन्वर्ट कर देते हैं। वी नो दैट रो इज इक्वल टू लैम्डा बाय म्यू, है ना। इसको यहाँ पे प्लेस करते हैं, दैट इज लैम्डा स्क्वायर बाय म्यू स्क्वायर इंटू 1 माइनस लैम्डा बाय म्यू डिवाइडेड बाय लैम्डा। एक लैम्डा कैंसिल आउट, एक म्यू कैंसिल आउट, सो दिस इज लैम्डा अपॉन म्यू इंटू म्यू माइनस लैम्डा। ठीक है, ये भी आपका एक फॉर्मुलेशन है टू कैलकुलेट द वेटिंग टाइम ऑफ द क्यू। दिस इज ऑल्सो करेक्ट एंड दिस इज ऑल्सो करेक्ट, राइट। तो जहां पर भी आपको सही लगता है आप वो यूज करेंगे। तो यहां पर आपके पास कौन सा आ गया? ऑप्शन सी इज द करेक्ट आंसर। बी एंड सी बोथ आर द करेक्ट आंसर, राइट। चलिए नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, क्वेश्चन नंबर 9 ऑन द स्क्रीन। What is the average length of the non-empty queue? What is the average length of the non-empty queue? इसको हम नॉर्मली LQ डैश से रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं। इन क्यूइंग मॉडल ना देयर इज लॉट मेनी वी कैन से एम्पेरिकल फॉर्मुलास, तो आप उसको थोड़ा सा याद रखेंगे, राइट, तो आपके लिए इजी होगा। वेरी गुड, आई एम गेटिंग सम रिस्पॉन्सेस। रो अपन 1 माइनस रो पक्का? This is rho upon 1 minus rho is the average length of the system. Okay, length of the system. ये आपका length of the system का formulation है। Average length of the queue of non-empty queue is nothing but 1 upon 1 minus rho. Option B is the correct answer. Option B is the correct answer. A is the LS value, है ना। एक होता है L is the length of the system. Length of the system is equal to rho upon 1 minus rho. This is the length, average length of the system. Length of system, right? If I talk about the average or mean length of Q, average or mean length of Q, that is equal to LQ, that is equal to rho square upon 1 minus rho, right? Next is average length of non-empty Q, non-empty Q, that is LQ dash is equal to 1 upon 1 minus rho। ठीक है, 1 upon 1 minus rho is the correct answer। तो यहां से आपका ऑप्शन बी is the correct, and I hope so you know what is rho। Rho is utilization factor, that is lambda by mu। ठीक है, done। Next question On the screen, very easy, from the LPP, linear programming problem, and that too this question from the simplex problem, simplex model. Quickly, a question from the simplex model or simplex problem. If the net evaluation row, that is delta, is 0 for an optimal solution for a non-basic decision variable, then which of the following solution is obtained? No solution, infinite, many solution, degenerate solution और unbounded. बोल रहा है अगर हमारे पास एक optimal solution है, उसमें जो delta value, that is net evaluation row for a non-basic decision variable is having a 0 value. तो इसका क्या मतलब है? What is the meaning of that particular statement? If the net evaluation row, quickly, one second, क्या हो रहा है? The net evaluation row for a non-basic decision variable is having a 0 value. So we can say, let us suppose I'm having, अगर आपको simplex का question problem याद है, if you talk about the simplex model, है ना? So I can say that your let us say this is your basic basis, this is the value, right? Let's say this is x, y, s1, s2. This where I'm talking about the minimization problem. Okay, let's say I'm talking about maximization problem. Maximization problem. So let's say this is x and s1 having some value, कुछ set of values हैं, right? I'm not writing that values, and the delta value is coming out to be, let us suppose negative, 0, negative, and negative. So here we can say, as x, and x is a basic variable and s1 is a basic variable, y is a non-basic variable and s2 is also non-basic, which is outside the system. और non-basic variable का delta value 0 है. The meaning of this is, whenever a non-basic decision variable is having a delta value to be 0, and that to this is an optimal solution, right? So this kind of solution we call it as multi-optimal. इसी को हम लोग बोलते हैं multi-optimal solution. This is called as multi-optimal because the non-basic variable का delta value 0, इसका मतलब ये है आप y को भी basic में convert कर सकते हैं, और इन दोनों basic में से you can convert this into a non-basic. Still you will be getting the solution to be same. Still you will be getting the same value of the objective function. So this is an example of a multi-optimal solution. Option B is the correct answer. Option B is the correct answer. Okay. Done. Option B is the final correct answer. Chaliye, next question on the screen. Next question, question number 11 from the PERT CPM, basically from PERT analysis. The variance of an activity is where TP is pessimistic time, TO is optimistic time, and TM is the most likely time. Okay, TP is the pessimistic time, TO is optimistic time, and TM is the most likely time. Okay, so you have to tell me इनमें से कौन सा is giving you the correct formulation of variance for an activity. A, B, C or D? Yes, Mani, hurry, quickly. Which of the following is giving you the correct information about the variance? What is variance? क्या होता है? That is telling us about the uncertainty of an activity. कितना uncertain होगा? Very good. Option A is the correct answer. इसमें बहुत लोग कंफ्यूज हो जाते हैं, सर बी करें. बी आपका क्या है? दिस इज द स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन. दिस इज द स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन दैट वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट. और स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन का स्क्वायर ही तो वेरिएंस होता है ना? वी कैन से द वेरिएंस इज इक्वल टू टीपी माइनस टीओ बाय 6 का होल स्क्वायर. दिस इज द वेरिएंस, and this basically tells about the uncertainty of an activity. Uncertainty of an activity, right? Clear है? अच्छा, let us suppose I'm having a network diagram and I'm having a critical path. Let's suppose if we're having a critical path like this. I'm having a critical path of let's say I'm having a random value 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, I'm taking a rough set of activities A, B, C, and D, and A, B, and D are is a critical path. Let us suppose A, B, and D is a critical path. Critical path. Right. So, can you tell me what will be the standard deviation of the project? The standard deviation of the project will be, anyone? Will it be the square summation of all the activities or only the critical path activities? What will the standard deviation? Can we say this is nothing but under root of summation of the variance of all the critical path activities, right? So that is equal to under root of sigma A square plus sigma B square plus sigma D square. Okay, because A, B, D is the critical path, so it will be having the square of the summation of all the critical path activities only. And why this is important? Because to calculate the standard normal variate, this is important. We know that standard normal variate is equal to schedule time minus estimated time divided by the standard deviation of the project. This is actually required to calculate the value of Z. And once we calculate the value of Z, we know that Pz equal to 0 is 50%, Pz equal to 1 is approximately 84%, Pz equal to 2 is approximately 98%, right? So by this way, you'll be able to identify what's the probability of completing an activity in Ts schedule time. Okay, by using this formulation, we'll be able to calculate what is the probability of completing any activity in Ts schedule time. So the last question on the screen, the total float. What is the total float for an activity? Let us suppose I'm having an activity I to J and the standard completion duration is Tij. This is Ei, Li, Ej and Lj. So which of the formulation is giving you the concept of total float? Total float क्या है? So can we say total float will be equal to Lj minus Ei minus Tij. This will be giving you the formulation of the total float, that is option A. अच्छा, option B क्या बता रहा है? What is option B? What is option B and C is telling us about? Anyone? See option B and tell me which what is this telling us about? Lj minus Li minus Tij, this is basically telling us about the independent float. Independent float. If I talk about option C is telling us about the free float. Right? Option C is telling us about the free float. Clear hai? Right? So these are some set of questions. I hope so you all had a quick revision of the entire subject by using this or revising the formulas, because the more you are trying to revise, the more easily you will be able to recall the concept. Very good, Hari, very good. Okay, fine. Right, so this is the all set of questions that we have discussed, and just like I already told you, there are two courses running parallel right now. We're having a crash course also for 2024 aspirants, and we're having a 25 and 26 gate classes. You can do attend that, but for 24 students, I'll be recommending you can do enroll to the left side, which you are seeing on my back side. Okay, fine. And this is the entire mock test schedule that I've already shared with you initially also, and if you want to enroll to this, there is a link in the description. You can do enroll to this, because already one subject-wise test is already over. Now this subject-wise test is live, which will be over by 4th of November. Okay, fine. And I'll be sharing the PDF of this particular session on this Telegram channel. You can do download from there also, because इसमें आपको you'll be getting a quick revision of the entire subject. Okay, so thank you guys for joining with me. I hope you all enjoyed. Let's meet in the next upcoming session, and I hope so you know about the next schedule. I'll be meeting live on 2nd of November at 5 PM. Okay, 2 नवंबर को मिलेंगे शाम को 5 बजे, and there I'll be talking about the questions from the engineering mechanics. Very important. Okay. So thank you guys. Bye bye. Take care and stay safe and enjoy your day with BYJU'S exam prep. Thank you. Bye bye.